Hey YouTube, this is Gang Smack, and I'm here with a video on my side deck options, or opinions, really. A side deck is a 15 card deck that you use for, it's not in your deck, but it's next to your deck, and between rounds in a match, you can take out a card and put in a different card, depending on what deck you're playing against, or what deck you're playing with. A side deck's really good. I mean, like, if your main deck sucks against another main deck, like, an example here. Blackwings lose hardcore against Gravekeepers, right? Side in a DD Crow or an MST, right? And you're set. You get 2 MSTs in your main deck, you're gonna win. Well, if you're decent, right? Alright, so onto my side deck. Every side deck's different. This is just the basics on what you should have in a side deck. First card, DD Crow, right? Hardcore card. Discard this card, remove from play one of their cards in their graveyard. Just amazing, right? I mean, this card is really good for a side deck against Blackwings, or with Blackwings, because if you have a dad in your deck, or if you have a dad in your hand, and you have 2 monsters in your grave that are darks, just dump this, and you got your dad, right? It's awesome. If they target something in the graveyard, chain DD Crow, remove it from play, their target goes away, and they no longer get their card effect. If they try to Monster Reborn, be like, hey, let me see your graveyard. Okay, well here's my graveyard. They look at it, select a monster, discard DD Crow, that monster's no longer in the graveyard, Monster Reborn does not go through. Awesome card. Next, System Down. I don't know if you guys are getting the same problems at my locals that I am, but I have a lot of little kids running Machina Gadgets. They're running around with their untidy whities pulled way too far up their ass, thinking, oh yeah, here, let me spend $10 on this structure deck and get first, right? Following my footsteps. Don't think so. System Down shuts them down, right? Next one, Fissure. A thing I noticed is people don't side deck against other people's side decks. Now what this means is if you're running Blackwings, if they're a decent player and you see them side deck, be like, hey, I'm gonna side deck, right? Side this in, because they're gonna put in Consecrated Light. Consecrated Light shuts you down, you're gonna lose if they bring it out, right? Just Fissure it up, run 2 or 3 of these, you're set, you're gonna win, okay? Or just side them, if they don't have a Consecrated Light, just side it anyways. I mean, that's good. If you can't sense a Consecrated Light, that's too bad. Puppet Plant. Ooh, now this card is gonna be really good against 6 Sams. People are wondering, what do I do against 6 Sams? What do I do? And they have their period all over the floor. Calm down. This card is a boss. I don't even know what it does, though. Oh, it's awesome. By discarding this card from your hand to the graveyard, take control of 1 face-up warrior or spellcaster monster your opponent controls until the end phase of this turn. Right? They synchro summon for that Boo-Hoo-Shini Majigger, right? Can't be destroyed. Just Puppet Plant it. Here, let me give me this, and I shoot for game. I'm sorry, I just won. Right? That's how you gotta react. Chain Disappearance! This card! Never seen it played before. Awesome card. Awesome! When a monster with 1,000 less attack is normal summon, flip summon, or special summon, like Raikou, Dandelion, Dandelion? Maybe. I can't remember. What's that other little bitch that's in Quick Draw Plants? Quick Draw Synchron. They bust that out, you say no, remove all 3 Quick Draws from their deck, and remove from play, yeah, all 3, right? Not just the one they summoned, you remove that one from play, but then you also remove the other 2 in their deck. They're done. That's good game, they can't synchro, they're done, okay? Chain Disappearance. 1,000 life points only? No, you don't even have to pay. Ridiculous! Mind Crush! Ooh! People wonder, like, how are you going to predict what they have in your hand? Because Mind Crush says discard, declare 1 card name. If your opponent has the card in his or her hand, discard it from their hand. Or if they don't have it, you discard 1 card from their hand. They're wondering, how do you know what to choose? Well, there are a few telltale signs, right? They look at their graveyard, they count, looking through their graveyard, right? You see darks, they count 1, 2, 3. Mind Crush! You select Dad, Dark Arm Dragon, right? They're like, oh no, how'd you guess? I just lost. Yeah, because Mind Crush is a boss, right? They ask you, hey, can I see your graveyard? Mind Crush, declare Monster Reborn. they have to discard their monster born. That amazing for you. It's a -1 for them. Great card. Okay, just it takes some practice learning how and when to use it, and when to know, like, that people are gonna use the cards that they have, or when they guess, right? Um, they activate Gravekeeper Commandant, right? Discard Gravekeeper Commandant, search Necro Valley to their hand, mind crush their Necro Valley. They don't have a Necro Valley for a turn. You're set. That could save you from a Royal Tribute. I mean, it's awesome. Trap Does Shoot. Next card, right? When your opponent has 4 or more cards in their hand, look at your opponent's hands, discard a monster card, or send a monster card from their deck from their hand to their deck. So that's a -1 for them. If you can activate this first turn, they only have 5 when you have 6. Puts them at a disadvantage. And I know that doesn't seem that much, but have you ever played against a Trap Does Shoot? If you don't know that, Trap Does Shoot, it's not that great. It only does 1 card, right? Try playing against it. It wrecks your whole turn, because they get to see your hand and choose the monster they discard. It's not just a random pick of cards, right? You get to look, and you get to see which one you don't want. Put it back to the deck. Monster cards only, though. Next card, 7 Tools of the Bandit. Oh, man. This is my favorite card ever. Okay? 10 life points. Oh, man. I don't want to pay 10 life points. That's a lot. Your life points are there so you can pay them to win, right? Just because you don't have to win if you what am I saying here? Lost my train of thought. Alright, if you have 2 life points and you win, you win. It doesn't matter, right? Pay 10. Negate their solemn warning, their solemn judgment. They still have to pay the cost. If you start out, right, first turn, you set something, go, right? They draw, they attack in your Gravekeeper's Spy, let's say. They solemn its effect. Use 7 tools. They pay 4,000, you pay 10. There's a difference. And even if they don't activate solemn, anything they do, like Deep Prison, Mirror Force, anything that you don't like, you can negate it for a price of 10 life points. And if you're good at this game, this card is going to save your life. Okay, that was pretty much my basic side deck options. Gangsta Mac, and I'm out.